goes on Ethan McBride, his first. That is the 8th team foul on Boyd County. Out will go Cluckman. Into the game, Deegan Johnson for the first time. Johnson is a sophomore at 5'11". They'll protect Cluckman's 2 fouls. Troy can't bank that free throw in, and the rebound down to the newly entered Deegan Johnson. North Central 5 for 8 at the free throw line. Troy Reynolds with 5 points. He and Painter each with 5 to lead the Knights. Low scoring first half. The Knights lead it by 6, matches their largest lead. Here is Atkinson on the deep right wing, guarded by Pospisil in the man-to-man. McBride fakes the 3. Reynolds staying right there with him. Hansen working against Raiden Norton. 23 seconds on the clock. 5-second count is on. And now Hansen wants to drive, takes it in, and a charge call as Ryan Painter sets up and takes the contact, and that's the 3rd on Darius Hansen. And now the Boyd County coaching staff looking up and down the bench, and they will have to take Hansen out as Brett Koenig into the ball game for the Spartans. Koenig is a sophomore at 5'6", and now Hansen with 3 fouls has to exit. So 3 on Hansen, 3 on Rahonic. 2 of the 3 leading scorers on this Boyd County team with 3 fouls in the half. Knights with 10 seconds have a 6-point lead in the basketball. See who takes that final shot. Pospisil crossover on Koenig. Takes a deep 3, can't bank it in, and the long rebound will not come down to anyone before time expires. But North Central will take from a 1-point deficit at the end of 1. They outscore Boyd County 12-5 in the second, and the Knights have a 20-14 advantage at the half. That's your Tri-County Bank scoreboard, your TCB halftime show on the way on KBRB after this.
Meals come together with ease and freshness when you shop at Homeland Grocery in Springview. Save money on low prices every day on lean cuts of meat, the freshest produce, plus select quality dairy, canned and boxed goods for your family at your locally owned Homeland Grocery in Springview. Proud to support the North Central Knights.
Circle B Livestock of Bassett offers a complete line of livestock needs, from feed to pharmaceuticals to livestock handling equipment. Make one stop for all your farm and ranch needs. Stop at Circle B Livestock. They are the livestock producer's friend in Bassett. From concept to completion, Halleck Construction, Scott Halleck, specializes in steel buildings, custom-built homes, additions, kitchens and bathrooms, drywall, window replacement, siding, and more. When it's time for improvements, call on Halleck Construction of Springview.
Do you know who the biggest North Central Knight fans are? Well, it's the gals at the Springview Herald, that's who. Subscribe today for one low cost and catch up on all things North Central Knights, plus so much more. The Springview Herald, proud supporter of the North Central Knights.
The Whistle Stop offers floral arrangements and gift items for any occasion. Fresh flowers and silks, plants, bouquets, sprays, and arrangements. Let the Whistle Stop in Bassett make it a memorable occasion with one of their unique creations. Buying or selling livestock is made much easier when you buy and sell with Bassett Livestock Auction. Remember, sale day is each Wednesday, so make plans to attend or call to consign your livestock. Bassett Livestock Auction, Bassett.
And we welcome you back here to Kippahaw County High School, our second site for coverage of the Niobrara Valley Conference Tournament today. Earlier, we had 2 games. It was from Stewart on the boys' side. It was West Holt, a 60-42 winner over Niobrara Verdigris in the 7-10 matchup. Huskies will take on Stewart in Stewart Auditorium on Tuesday. And then we have the Stewart girls with a 44-36 victory over Boyd County as Stewart moves on to take on 2 seed and maybe the hottest team in the NVC right now, the Niobrara Verdigris Cougars. The West Holt Huskies on this floor on the girls' side pick up a nice 41-22 win over 6-seed Summerlin. I believe held Summerlin either scoreless or to just 2 points in the second quarter. And the Huskies an impressive win over a team that knocked them off in the regular season. And earlier today, North Central dominates 12-seed Neely Oakdale, the defending champion Knights. 53-10. We'll get a matchup against 4-seed Elgin Public Pope John in the quarterfinals at O'Neill St. Mary's Monday. That is a rematch of last year's championship game won by the Knights in the NVC. And those 2 teams this year playing in the quarterfinals after playing for the championship last year. Here it's 20-14 North Central with a 6-point advantage over the Boyd County Spartans. Had 5 lead changes in that first half. Boyd County behind 2 threes in the first quarter, led 9-8 over the Knights. McBride added a third three-pointer in the second quarter to finish with a game-high 9 in the first half, but North Central outscores the Spartans 12-5, and it was turning defense into offense. North Central forced 11 Boyd County turnovers and turned several of those into either layups on the other end or free throw chances. Knights got to the line 8 times in the first half, making 5. Boyd County just 1 of 3, and the Knights have put the Spartans into foul trouble as both Darius Hansen and Zach Rahonic with 3 personals and 2 on Xander Kluckman, so they'll have to manage their fouls in a not very deep bench for Coach Carlson to manage, but he's got to try to squeeze as many minutes as he can out of Hansen and Rahonic, his second and third leading scorers on the season. It is our Tri-County Bank halftime show on KBRB. Your livestock is your livelihood, so keep both going strong with local financing from the Tri-County Bank. Whether you're a new producer, a seasoned veteran, or somewhere in between, the Tri-County Bank staff is here to help your operation succeed. Stop by TCB with branches located in Stewart, Atkinson, Bassett, or O'Neill. Visit TriCountyBank.com. The Tri-County Bank is member FDIC. We'll take a break, come back, go through our first half statistics in this 20-14 North Central lead over the Boyd County Spartans in the Niobrara Valley Conference Tournament opening round.
Stretch your hay supply with Brad Fox Grinding. Grinding hay is one of the most efficient ways to feed hay or other forages to livestock. Brad Fox provides on-site forage and grain grinding service to those who wish to make the most efficient, economical use of their available feedstuffs. Call Brad Fox today to schedule a time to stop and grind. For reliable, dependable hay grinding service, call on Brad Fox Grinding of O'Neill. Phone 402-340-4038.
Tires you deserve from people you can trust. At Rock County Tire, their sales and service team go above and beyond to help you with your tire needs. For complete tire service from start to finish, call on Rock County Tire in Bassett. Phone 402-684-2200.
Your Zematic by Lindsay dealer offers replacement parts for any brand of pivot, installation and training, superior service when you need it.
Your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer is Ainsworth Electric Motors, located just 1 mile east of Ainsworth on Highway 20. Call 387-1071.
And we welcome you back here to Springview. We have an update on the final game of the day in Stewart. 5-seed Santee, after 1 quarter, leads 12-seed Chambers Wheeler Central 23-6. And as we welcome you back here for our halftime show, we'll run through the first half statistics. Big statistic, the turnover margin. 4 turnovers on the Knights, 11 on the Spartans. Spartans have a 13-12 rebound advantage thanks to 6 in the first half from Darius Hansen. Scoring-wise, Ethan McBride, 3 threes, 2 in the first quarter, 1 in the second to lead all scorers with 9. It was 2 buckets for Darius Hansen and a free throw on 2 attempts for Zach Rahonic, and that's it. Scoring-wise for Boyd County, Hansen was 6 rebounds, 2 apiece for Timothy Atkinson and Zach Rahonic, 1 each for Ethan McBride, Xander Kluckman, and Deegan Johnson. Had Timothy Atkinson with 3 assists in the half, 1 for Xander Kluckman, 1 for Zach Rahonic, and a block for Darius Hansen. But Hansen and Zach Rahonic both with 3 fouls, 2 on Kluckman. Spartans 1 for 3 at the first half from the free throw line. For North Central, just 4 turnovers, 5 for 8 at the line. Scoring-wise, pretty balanced for the Knights. 5 points for Ryan Painter on 2 field goals and a free throw for an and one. It was 5 for Troy Reynolds. He was 1 for 3 at the line and 2 nice takes to the rim for hoops. Dolan Pospischel with 4, including 2 free throws on 2 attempts. Raiden Orton with the only made 3 of the first half. That came in the right corner for the Knights. He added a free throw on 2 attempts and a bucket for Carson Anderson, as all 5 starters have found the scoring column in the first half for North Central. Rebounding-wise, Anderson with 3, Raiden Norton with 3, Ryan Painter with 3, 1 apiece for Troy Reynolds, Dolan Pospischel, and Jackson Halleck. And I had just 1 assist in the first half for the Knights, that to Dolan Pospischel. No fouls trouble for the Knights, just 3 fouls committed in the first half. Well, let's check out our keys to the second half, brought to you by Ainsworth Motors, your best in the West Ford store, East Highway 20 in Ainsworth. Cars, trucks, SUVs, of course, the best-selling line of pickups in America, the Ford F-Series. So stop in, check out what they have for inventory on the lot. You can go online, find them as well. And whether it's new or previously owned, they'll put you in the keys of a nice Ford vehicle at Ainsworth Motors. They'll sell you tires as well as a Chisholm Trail bale bed to make your winter feeding a little bit easier. And, of course, they have a great service and repair shop as well. Ainsworth Motors, see why the difference is the dealer. Well, your keys to the second half brought to you by Ainsworth Motors. Well, for Boyd County, you've got to find a way to keep number 12 and number 34 on the floor. You may have to settle into a 2-3 if you're Coach Carlson. The Spartans have had trouble staying up with the speed of North Central at the guard positions with Pospisil, Reynolds, and Anderson. A real speed advantage for the Knights out there on everybody with the exception of maybe Atkinson. So you've probably got to sink back into a 2-3 zone and make the Knights beat you from range and try to rebound out of that, as Boyd County in the man-to-man has really struggled with fouls. And for North Central, I think you've got to go right at Rahonic and Hanson, especially make them have to try to make a decision whether to challenge shots or whether to let you go as opposed to trying to pick up that foul. And for North Central, you got to continue to battle on the boards. This Boyd County team's a good rebounding squad with Rahonic, McBride, and Darris Hanson, along with those three kind of lead the way on the boards for this Boyd County team. So if you're North Central, got to continue to battle on the glass. Your keys to the second half as we are ready to go for the second 16 minutes of basketball. North Central with it, now working from east to west, left to right as we call it here at Kippahaw County High School. Here's a pass to a cutting Ryan Painter, and he's going to travel with the basketball. So the Knights turn it over on their opening possession. North Central with a 6-point lead. This is the largest lead for either team. It was a pretty tight first half, had 5 lead changes in the half. Boyd County led by as many as 3 at 8-5 was their largest lead. Hanson has it knocked away by Pospisil, and it's off the leg of Hanson and out of bounds. Great defensive play by Dolan Pospisil to force the turnover. And Boyd County, it looks like, going to continue to play a man-to-man defensively. Here's a drive by Anderson. Spin move, needs some help, feeds it to Orton. Orton finger roll short, and the board down to Rahonic. Good look on the feed from Anderson to Orton. The finger roll just stayed short. Atkinson the other way, guarded by Anderson. Loses a dribble, swings it across to Kluckman. Knights go man-to-man to start the second half. They have played a mixture of man and zone in the first half. Atkinson off a curl. Stopped by Painter. Into the hands of McBride. Troy Reynolds right there on him. McBride with Reynolds staring at that number 5. Hanson swings it to Atkinson. He'll take the 3 right wing, too strong. And Anderson rips down the rebound for North Central. Here comes Pospisil the other way. Nice crossover on Atkinson all the way to the rack. Reverse layup good with the left hand. And there's that speed advantage. That time Dolan used the crossover to get by Atkinson and all the way to the hoop. Darris Hanson with it, guarded by Pospisil on a switch into the corner to Kluckman. Knights their largest lead at 22-14. Knock away and a steal by Orton. Raiden the other way. Has it taken away from behind by Timothy Atkinson out of bounds. It will go over to the Knights. But a good play by Atkinson to recover and avoid giving up the layup to Orton. Orton slaps the ball, sends it out to Dolan. Pospisil into the left corner. Dumped down into Painter. Painter triple team, gets it out to Dolan. Pospisil flips it into the corner for a 3 for Carson Anderson. That one hangs on the rim, won't go, and the rebound pulled away by Darris Hanson, his 7th. An 8-point lead for North Central. Boyd County's been cold offensively other than the 3 McBride threes. Kluckman on the drive, can't finish. Another Carson Anderson rebound, his 5th to lead the Knights. North Central gets another stop 2 minutes into the second half, 22-14. Knights trying to move on to a matchup Tuesday against Elgin Public Pope John in Stewart. Anderson on the drive against Kluckman, out to Troy Reynolds. Troy, nice fake all the way to the hoop, puts it up, can't finish. And the board down to Darris Hanson, and he is fouled from behind by Carson Anderson. Boy, another great take to the rack by Troy Reynolds. Just couldn't get the shot to fall. Doing everything beautifully on the drive, but the shot not going. That's a couple, 3 times that's happened to Troy. He does have 5 points. Boyd County will bring it across the timeline with Atkinson. Timothy Around to McBride, steps into a quick three on the wing. That one won't fall. And another board for Carson Anderson, his third of the quarter. Pospisil ahead to Jackson Halleck, who's back in. Up top to Carson. Anderson, the drive in the dish to Pospisil. Pospisil, hesitation, goes to the rack, and he's hit and fouled. And that should be free throws. They call an intentional? I think it may be an intentional foul called against Timothy Atkinson. Yes, it is. So they're going to clear things away, and it'll be 2 free throws here for Dolan Pospisil. I think that wasn't really a case. I think Atkinson just didn't want him to be able to get the layup away. It was a hard foul. Timothy kind of pleading his case, saying, I really didn't try. I was just trying to stop the layup after he got by me. But instead, it's 2 free throws in the basketball. Pospisil makes the first. The lead has swelled to 9 for North Central. 7 for Dolan, so the Knights will get another free throw here, and then the ball back on the intentional foul. This one is short for Dolan, and the Knights will get the ball underneath the hoop. So Atkinson called for the intentional foul. I think he just didn't want to give up the layup to Pospisil, and knows with Dolan's athleticism he had to get a hold of the arms pretty hard to keep him from being able to finish and get the and one. Orton slaps the ball, looking for somebody to get it into, finds Anderson in the corner for 3. Carson back rim on that one. The rebound down to Atkinson, and Timothy brings it across the timeline quickly. Into the corner to Kluckman, bounces it down. Great feed to Hansen for the finish. Darris has 6. Second assist for Xander Kluckman, and the North Central lead is 7. 23-16 out to Anderson. Feeds it to Orton. Orton takes a 3. That one in and out. And the board down to Timothy Atkinson. Knights settling for a lot of outside shots now, even though they've had good luck taking the ball to the rack. Here is Atkinson around to McBride. Open for 3 on the left wing. That one won't go, and McBride's gone cold after hitting 3 in the first half. He's missed 3 here in the third quarter. The offensive rebound, though, down to Xander Kluckman, and he is fouled. That whistle goes on Carson Anderson, his second personal, both here in the third quarter. 4:33 to go in the third, 23-16 North Central with the lead. Hansen will take a 3 in the left corner. That one back rim, no. McBride, the offensive rebound, put back is good on the baseline. McBride into double figures with 11, and it's back to a 5-point game. The Knight 9-point lead has been cut almost in half with back-to-back buckets for the Spartans from Hansen and McBride. Pospisil crossover, flips it out to Anderson. Open 3 on the wing, looks short, grazes the front rim, and Timothy Atkinson pulls away his 3rd rebound of the 3rd and 5th of the game. Halfway through the third quarter, Kluckman fakes the 3, drives on Painter, shut off by Halleck, flips up a wild shot that's blocked by Painter, and the rebound down to Orton, but he steps on the baseline. So that will turn the ball back over to the Spartans. 6th turnover on North Central. Painter exits as Troy Reynolds back into the game, along with Orton, Halleck, Pospisil, and Anderson. Kluckman gets it into the corner to Darris Hansen, swings it up top to Atkinson. Down to Rahanic, working against Halleck. Nice defense by Jackson. Out top to Pospisil. Knights have gone back zone now. High post to Hansen into the corner. Kluckman a 3. That one off the side of the rim, but the long rebound out to Rahanic. High post to Hansen. Hansen double teamed. Loses a handle. Poked away by Orton, but stays into the hands of Rahanic and the Spartans. Spartans can make it back to a one possession game if they can get a bucket here. Into the left corner it goes to Rahanic. He's closed out on by Reynolds. Drive by McBride. Kick to Atkinson. 3 top of the key for Timothy off the side of the iron. And it's a great play from Kluckman to knock that one off of Raiden Orton. Orton was trying to shield Kluckman from being able to get to it in the corner, and Kluckman got a hand on it, knocked it off the leg of Orton and out of bounds to keep possession with the Spartans. Great hustle play for Xander Kluckman. Inbound to Rahanic. His 3 is short. And the rebound down to Orton. 5th rebound for Raiden. Knights get a stop after 3 looks for the Spartans. 23-18, North Central with a 5-point lead in the ball. Trying to advance in this NVC tournament. Orton with the shot. It's blocked by Kluckman and into the hands of Darris Hansen for his 9th rebound, but then the Spartans throw it away. It'll go right back to the Knights as Painter returns. Halleck will exit. The scoring has slowed down. North Central took the first 3 points of the quarter to get up by 9, but now have been in a more than 3-minute drought as Hudson Hoffman returns for Boyd County. He's been the only Spartan to come in off the bench along, well, did see just briefly Brett Koenig and Deegan Johnson in that first half when Hansen and Rahanic got into foul trouble. So Spartans have played 8, but a couple just sparingly. Here is Reynolds with the ball in the deep right wing. Looking for a cutter. Boyd County staying in the man-to-man. Painter with it. Wants to turn the corner on McBride. All the way to the hoop and scores. There it is. Another drive to the hoop and a finish by Ryan Painter. He has 7, and the lead is back to 7 for the Knights with 2:15 to go here in the third. Hoffman to Hansen. Knights have switched back to the zone again. In the corner, Hoffman with a 3. That one back rim. Rebound to Painter. And the Knights will slow it up, and Pospisil will walk it across the half-court stripe, up by 7 with 2 minutes to go in the third. Trying to advance to a meeting against a tough team in Elgin Public Pope John. The drive after the dish from Painter to a cutting Troy Reynolds, and he is fouled on the floor. That's either on Hoffman or Atkinson, both in that area. We'll see. It's the second on Timothy Atkinson. Kluckman comes back in after just a short breather, and Hudson exits. Braden Norton to send it in. Eddie Reynolds has returned for the Knights. Great find to Painter. Can't finish. It's short. And the rebound down to Darius Hansen. And then Painter called for the reach-in foul. Hansen into double figures with his 10th board. That foul, well, they've got it as the first on Painter. I've got that as Ryan's second. North Central leads by 7. Have a halftime score from Stewart. It is 44-20. Santee leading Chambers Wheeler Central. Rahanic with a take off the glass. That won't go. 5th rebound down to Ryan Painter. Knights get another stop, and now it's Boyd County who's gone cold offensively. Spartans have been held to 4 here in this third quarter, but the Knights have scored only 5. Here's a cut by Eddie Reynolds. Loses it off his leg, but out to Painter. Reynolds. This is Troy to Pospisil with 1:15 on the clock. Pospisil flips it out to Eddie. Eddie back to Dolan, looking for a cutting Orton. Not there. Good defense by Hansen. Hansen and Rahanic have both been able to stay on the floor without picking up that 4th foul here in the third quarter. Painter up top against McBride. Takes the 3, top of the key. That one won't fall, and the rebound down to Zach Rahanic. Both teams struggling offensively here in this one. 25-18 as we're in the final minute of the third quarter from Springview in this final game of 4 today. North Central wins on the girls' side over Neely Oakdale 53-10 in the opener. That was followed as a missed 3 there from Atkinson, and the board down to Troy Reynolds. That was followed with a 47-30 Summerlin win over Neely Oakdale. There's a 3 from Troy, misses everything except the backboard, but the rebound goes down to Raiden Norton, and the Knights get another possession with 23 seconds. Third game was the West Holt girls here, winning 41-22 over Summerlin, and what's been the only upset of the day so far, the 11 seed over the 6 in that one. Otherwise, chalk is held with the upper seeds winning here in the NVC opening round. Again, the top 4 teams get buys. Oh, good drive by Dolan all the way to the rack, and he is fouled. That'll be 2 free throws for Dolan Pospisil with just 2.5 seconds remaining, and it is the 3rd foul on Xander Kluckman. Just the third of the half on the Spartans, but Kluckman, Hansen, and Rahanic, 3 starters all with 3 now for the Spartans. 2 free throws for Dolan. He's 3 for 4 at the line. Knocks that one in. 8 points for Pospisil. Halleck returns. Out goes Troy Reynolds. Knights don't have anybody in any real major foul trouble, just Carson Anderson with a couple. Second free throw for the left-hander. This one is up and good as well. Dolan pours in a pair. And Hagan will return to give Pospisil just a little breather. Mason back in after playing a bit in the first half. Just a little couple seconds of extra break here for Pospisil. The catch by Hansen with 1. Throws up a longer than half-court shot that is short. That'll take us to the final 8 minutes. Boyd County manages just 4 points in the third, but only gives up 7 as North Central will take a 27-18 lead into the final 8 minutes. That 9-point lead matches their largest. That's our Tri-County Bank third quarter score, our final 8 minutes of basketball when we come back.
Get the lunch
it needs, exactly when it needs them, all season long. Having a beautiful lawn is easy and affordable with K-Lawn of Bassett, 402-684-3557.
Three River Telecommunications strives to better serve their customers of North Central Nebraska with the latest telecommunications technologies, local and long distance, DSL, and digital HD TV. Three River Telco Lynch, Three River Communications, and Three River Digital Ainsworth.
Rock County Agronomy provides you a complete agronomic package, including soil sampling with recommendations to meet your crop's needs, custom blending, and application of nutrients and chemicals. Rock County Agronomy of Bassett.
Final 8 minutes here from Springview, the 6th seed in this NVC tournament opening round. North Central leads 11 seed Boyd County. Spartan basketball in their road black uniforms with the white numbers and letters, working from west to east, right to left as we call it. Here's a drive by McBride, takes a shuffle step. Is it a travel? Yes, it is on McBride. There was some contact with Pospischal. McBride wanted the foul call. Instead, it'll be a travel. 15th turnover on Boyd County Knights with just 6, so +9 now in turnover margin for North Central. Knights get a stop, and with a 9-point lead, can be patient offensively. Here's Carson Anderson, curls out to Orton, now to Painter in the corner. The 5 starters out there for North Central. The 5 starters out there as well for Boyd County. Painter, a little mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound tipped around. Kluckman secures it for Boyd County. Here comes Atkinson and the Spartans, down by 9. See if McBride can get going again. He had those 3 first-half threes, but he's been quiet since. Missed his 3 shots in the third quarter and just got whistled for traveling on the last possession on a drive. Kluckman to Atkinson, wants to drive on Anderson, loses the dribble, needs some help, finds Kluckman. Painter jumps out on him. Rahanek a corner 3, buries it. Rahanek with a big shot, his first field goal on the 3rd assist for Xander Kluckman, and that's a big shot for the Spartans. Gives them a little life, down by 6 at 27-21. First field goal for Rahanek. He has 4 in the game. Reynolds wants to drive on Rahanek, feeds it off to Painter. Painter up top to Pospischal. A lot of motion in this North Central man-to-man offense, and Orton kicks it to Reynolds. Tough catch down low. Troy makes it to save the possession. Anderson on the drive all the way to the rack. He's blocked from behind by Darius Hansen. Hansen with his second block and 11th rebound. And back come the Spartans after getting another stop. Here's Kluckman. Boy, a 3 here, and all of a sudden we're back to a 1-possession game. Good defense by McBride, not letting good defense by Reynolds, not letting McBride have enough room to get a catch and shoot. Now McBride drives baseline. Nice feed to Hansen. He's fouled on the shot. Good feed by McBride. Darris will get free throws, and that should be the 3rd, I believe, on Carson Anderson, all coming here in the second half. And 2 free throws for Darris Hansen. Hansen on the season, a 57% free throw shooter. This one swirls out. Darris with 6 points, 11 boards, and 2 blocks in the game. He's a good athlete, just a sophomore for this Boyd County team. Second one is up. That one is in, so Hansen splits the pair. That's just the 4th and 5th free throws attempted by Boyd County. They've made 2. Knights are 8 for 12. That's a big difference in a 5-point lead. Pospischal out to Troy. Troy wants to go to work on Rahanek, kicks it out for an open 3. Carson Anderson, this one is short, grazes the front rim. Remember, Anderson missed the last couple games. A rebound down to Rahanek, so he's trying to find his shot here. And Atkinson's hung tightly by Anderson. Kluckman on the deep right wing. 5.5 to go in a 5-point North Central lead. Here's a cut by Hansen. The finish, in and out, but he'll go to the line for 2. Nice find by Kluckman. And Darris Hansen right back to the free throw line. That foul is the 2nd on Dolan Pospischal. 5th team foul on North Central. Boyd County with just 3 this half. 2 free throws again for Darris Hansen. Went 1 for 2 on the last trip. This one is up and swirls out. Got some funny side spin on that one, as it's got a lot of English on it when it hits that side of the rim and just swirls. McBride out to get a quick breather, as back in comes Deegan Johnson. Hoffman also out there as Atkinson gets a break. There'll be short breaks for both as Hanson can't get the second one to fall either, and the rebound down to Troy Reynolds. Boyd County not doing themselves any favors at the line, just 2 for 7. Pospisil on the drive. Nobody shuts him off. He takes it all the way to the hoop and scores. Took it right past the newly entered Hudson Hoffman, and Dolan is into double figures now with 11. Hanson on the drive, shut off by Pospisil. Here's Deegan Johnson. Out to Hoffman. 5 minutes to go. Rahanic steps into a three on the left wing. Buries it on the assist from Hudson Hoffman. And Rahanic has 2 threes here in the fourth quarter. And that brings Boyd County within 4 and a timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too, with 4:56 to go. Your Tri-County Bank scoreboard. North Central leading Boyd County 29-25.
Shepherd Feeding Company of Mills is an 8,000-head commercial feedlot. They also provide a market for locally grown corn and hay. When you are looking to put cattle on feed, contact Doug Shepherd at Shepherd Feeding Company, Mills, Nebraska.
This is Dave Sears, Ag Loan Officer with Homestead Bank. The Ag Bankers at Homestead Bank understand the risks and rewards of farming and ranching. We can help you look ahead and plan for a season of success. Stop in or call to visit with one of our experienced bankers today to start your journey. Homestead Bank, member FDIC.
Springview Implement and Supply, Troy Cook. For all your hardware, plumbing, and electrical supplies, and ranch, farm, and commercial welding, Troy Cook of Springview Implement and Supply, 1 block west of the flashing light in Springview. Proud to support the North Central Knights.
Yeah, big thanks to Troy at Springview Implement, bringing you the broadcast here on KBRB, 29-25. North Central hanging on to a 4-point lead. It's been as high as 9. That's where it was at the end of the third, but a 7-2 run by the Spartans here in the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter has us back to a 4-point game. Pospisil hands it off to Anderson, to Orton. Halleck back out off the timeout as Troy Reynolds gets a breather. Pospisil, nice crossover on Atkinson, feeds it off to Anderson. Good recovery by Timothy. Boy, Pospisil so quick with the basketball when he gets that crossover going. Orton with it, hands it off to Painter. Now to Dolan. Dolan fakes the three, gets a screen, tries to work around it toward the hoop, protects the basketball, shot up won't go off the glass. Painter rips down the board, out to Anderson for 3, no good, and the rebound again to Ryan Painter. 2 offensive boards for Painter, now they kick it out to Ryan for 3. That one won't fall. Rebound tipped and into the hands of Hanson. Painter, 2 offensive boards, but the Knights can't get a bucket. 29-25, Cluckman in the right corner. Big possession here for the Spartans, under 4 to go to try to cut it back to a 1-possession game after trailing by 9 at the end of the third. McBride, who's been fairly quiet in the second half, just 2 points after 3 threes in the first half. Cluckman fakes the 3. McBride steps in one on the right side, nearly banked it in. The rebound, Halleck is able to squeeze it. Jackson grabs his second board. And now the Knights can be patient, leading by 4 with 3.5 minutes remaining. Neither team in any team foul trouble. 5 on North Central, just 3 on the Spartans. Carson Anderson, pull up mid-range jumper, no. 13th rebound for Darius Hanson in the game, and he'll bring it up the floor himself. Can the Spartans get another bucket to tighten this one up? 3 for Atkinson, no. And the board down to Raiden Orton. He has his 7th. 7 for Painter, 7 for Orton, 6 for Anderson, the rebound leaders for North Central. Both teams going quiet. Good feed. Anderson fakes the 3. Out to Orton for a triple. That one won't go. Rebound down to Carson Anderson on the offensive side. And a timeout taken by Coach Troy Graff after Anderson pulls down his 7th board. After the 3-point miss from Orton, we'll take a timeout with 2:49 to go. North Central hanging on to a 4-point lead here at home, trying to avoid becoming the second number 6 seed to be defeated on this floor in the Niobrara Valley Conference Tournament as the Summerlin girls fell to West Holt the game prior, the 11 seed beating the 6. Here Boyd County hanging right in against the Knights.
Tall Tales Taxidermy in Valentine will help you display your trophies with their quality wildlife artistry. Furry, feathery, or scaly, they do it all. Check out their website, talltalestaxidermystudio.com, or stop in at 103 North Cherry Street in Valentine.
Orton Feed Company of Mills can help you supplement your cattle without the use of high-priced corn or cake by using economical Lumix ADM feed. From Orton Feed Company, Jason Orton of Mills, proud supporter of high school sports.
Well, North Central hanging on to a 4-point lead. Knights have been held to 2 points here in the fourth quarter, but they have, with 2:49 to go, a 4-point advantage. It's been a low-scoring ball game. Boyd County's been in the single digits in every quarter so far. This 7-point fourth quarter, already their second highest scoring quarter of the game. Raiden Norton to send it in, gets it on an outlet, back to Dolan Pospisil in the backcourt. He retreats to pick it up. The 5 starters out there for both teams now. Into the right corner to Orton. Back to Anderson, now to Reynolds. 2:35 to go. Throw it in the corner to Orton. He dribbles in, loses the handle, but a reach-in foul against Boyd County. Is that on Atkinson or Hanson? Let's see. It goes on Hanson, and that's Darris's 4th personal. So Hanson with 7 points, 13 boards, and 2 blocks. Just picked up his 4th foul with 2:33 to go. They will keep Darris out there at this stage, down 4. And Anderson, make that Orton, just finds the outlet to Troy Reynolds to beat the 5-second count on the inbound. Anderson in the corner to Orton. See if Orton tries to penetrate on Hanson, who's got the 4 fouls. Instead, it's Dolan on the drive all the way to the rack, misses the layup, and the rebound down to Kluckman. Dolan can't believe he couldn't get that one to fall, as he did again. Great work on the drive, just did not finish at the rim. Boyd County with a stop and a chance to carve into this 4-point deficit. They trailed by 9 at the end of the third. This is a rematch of the season opener, won by North Central by 9, and a timeout taken by the Spartans with under 2 minutes to go. We'll take one, too, with North Central clinging to a 4-point lead.
Ainsworth Auto Parts open weekdays 7:30 to 6 and Saturdays 8 to 4. Phone number 402-382-3600. Ainsworth Auto Parts, CarQuest Store, East Highway 20, Ainsworth.
The Ainsworth Feed Mill is proud to buy corn from local farmers because the best corn in the nation makes the best pigs in the nation. And when money stays local, it multiplies time and time again. GJW and the Ainsworth Feed Mill, putting our local area first and feeding the world.
We have just 1:59 remaining. North Central has been held to 2 points here in the fourth quarter, but hanging on to a 4-point lead. The Spartans have outscored the Knights 7-2 here in the fourth in this low-scoring ball game here in our opening round of the NVC tournament. McBride throws it into Hanson. Shot up and good over Pospisil. Called play. And the Knights are only up 2. Drive by Troy Reynolds. Gets Hanson in the air and draws the 5th foul on Darris. Great take to the hoop by Troy. And then the head fake got Hanson in the air. He waited as Hanson started to come down, started his jump, and that will foul Darris Hanson out of this game with 1:47 to go on a great play by Troy Reynolds. Troy will go back to the free throw line for 2. He is 1 for 3 at the line, all 5 of his points in the first half. Hanson exits to a big hand from the Boyd County faithful here. He'll foul out with 9 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 blocks, but he'll have to sit for the final 1:47. The North Central lead just 2, and Troy Reynolds at the line for 2 free throws. This one is up and strong off the back of the rim, up into the air and through the hoop as Troy gets that one to go. 30-27, a free throw here would put it back to a 2-possession game in the final 107 seconds. Second one for Troy. Banks it home. That's his second banker of a free throw here in this game, and the Knights are 10 for 14 at the line. It's a stat where they struggle, but pretty good performance, 10 for 14. Atkinson needs some help. Gets it off to Deegan Johnson through his hands. Out there with Hanson fouled out. Pospisil to the rack. Misses the left-handed layup. The rebound tapped around. It's loose on the floor, and a tie-up between Pospisil and Atkinson. Troy Graff was frantically calling for a timeout. Possession arrow favors the Knights. Hoffman back in for Boyd County. Out goes Deegan Johnson. Possession arrow, a big one, favors North Central in a 4-point lead. And we'll have a timeout taken by Coach Troy Graff. We'll take one, too, with the Knights up by 4, 31-27. 2 big free throws from Troy Reynolds after picking up the 5th foul on Darris Hanson.
Turn your equipment into cash with Big Iron. Hi, I'm Logan Leonard, your area Big Iron sales rep, providing solid support for selling transportation equipment. No hassle, no reserves, no hidden fees, no freight costs. Call me today at 402-925-8184.
You can come to West Hope Medical Services for health care for your whole family. With a primary care clinic open 5 days a week, visiting specialists nearly every day, and a top-notch therapy and rehab facility, we have you covered for whatever comes up. 402-925-2811.
Scott Rosichka with Soother's Feeds, a second-generation nutrition-first company that truly cares if you're successful. With our products from everything from mineral to cube, custom feeds, consultations, heifer development programs, seed stock supplier programs, we can do it all. That's Scott Rosichka with Soother Feeds, 402-358-2083.
North Central basketball off the timeout with 1:28 remaining. They get it into Painter and now to Carson Anderson. 5 fouls on Boyd County. They've got 1 to give. Anderson will just dribble it around out top, guarded by Kluckman in the man-to-man. Now gets past Zander, kicks it into the corner. Troy Reynolds fakes the 3 as the crowd started to mutter. Here is a drive by Painter, and he flips it into the left corner to Anderson. He won't take the 3. Knights are trying to run a little clock here, up 4. Back into the hands of Pospisil. Atkinson working on him. Dolan from Anderson gets it back. And Pospisil needs some help, gets it to Painter. Painter on the drive and the dish to Reynolds. 48 seconds on the clock. Reynolds all the way to the hoop, misses the lay-in as he got past Rahonic and just blew the shot. Oh, Troy did everything great there. Drive by McBride is good. And we have ourselves a 2-point game with 37 seconds. Troy just couldn't believe he found himself that wide open. He blew past Rahonic. You knew they were just trying to run the clock, but then he said, oh, I'm wide open under the hoop. He went up and just too strong on the shot. Timeout, Boyd County, 31-29. Come back to the final minute of this one in the Niobrara Valley Conference Tournament opener.
Making car shopping fun again. Whether you're in the market for brand new or pre-owned, shop the great selection at William Crotter Company, where service is a family tradition. See them at 305 West Douglas in O'Neill, or you can find them on Facebook and CrotterAuto.com.
Jim Arnhold of Arnhold Insurance Agency in Bassett can provide you with health, life, and cancer insurance, Medicare supplement, nursing home, and disability coverage, business and estate planning. Give Jim a call at Arnhold Insurance in Bassett, 402-684-2901.
Well, it is 31-29. The North Central Knights trying to hang on over the Boyd County Spartans. Knights have been held to 4 points in this fourth quarter. Boyd County has scored 11, and the 9-point North Central lead has been cut to 2. 37 seconds remaining. Boyd County will go to a full court press. Dolan Pospisil to inbound. Knights will send Anderson racing toward the ball. He catches, gets it to Dolan Pospisil. Dolan to Anderson with 32 in a 2-point game. Brett Kane again. They double team, get it out to Dolan with 26. Ahead to Orton for the lay-in. Pospisil on the assist to Raiden Orton. His first bucket of the second half. The lead back to 4 with 17 seconds left. McBride on the drive. One-handed shot won't go off the glass. Painter the rebound ahead to Troy Reynolds for the lay-in. Painter on the rebound and the assist. Back-to-back buckets is going to send North Central to the quarterfinals. As the clock winds out and North Central a little late flurry with 2 straight buckets. Pospisil to Raiden Orton, and then Painter with the rebound and the feed to Troy Reynolds. And North Central scores 4 late to hang on and win over the Boyd County Spartans. Your Tri-County Bank, Stewart, Atkinson, Bassett, O'Neill final. The 6th seed North Central Knights moving into the quarterfinals as North Central picks up the 35-29 victory. The